Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo. It's Throwback Thursday, and we are here for Macross, episode 25. Last time on Macross, we appealed to the Earth in order to try to broker some kind of peace, and it kind of didn't go so well, and now we've got a timeline for a giant cannon blast that's not going to do much damage, but is definitely going to demonstrate that we still want to war and prevent us from doing any other peace negotiations, which means we've got a timeline and a time limit on forming some kind of peace or making some kind of inroads with the Zentradi before the Earth does something stupid. We'll leave the best one for last. Claudia tried to resuscitate the love triangle, which is now a long-distance love triangle between Hikaru and Minmay and Hayase, and I'm actually here for it now. I don't know why that is, but something about the interactions, the sweet interactions that we had with Hayase, and then the fact that she's now gone, absence makes the heart grow stronger. And while we tried to make love, not war, amongst the Zentradi, Max and Milia met, and it was spicy. It was so full of super hot fire, and they are going on a date, and I really hope that that is the entire content of this episode. I would be utterly pleased to just watch those two characters interact for an entire show. I want the Max and Milia push-pull high school romance show where they're like both in pilot academy to become super pilot rangers or whatever, and I want them to have a three-core romance that ends with them having medium-sized, slightly gigantic babies. That's my wish list. Let's watch Macross. I'm going to skip the drawing today because I'm actually going to save it for Gundam. There's something in Mobile Suit Gundam that I want to give myself a shot at drawing, and so I'm not going to do a drawing from Macross today. We'll stick with the one from Maiden Abyss from yesterday, and now we will move into actually watching the episode without any further garbage or bullshit or me blathering. Cool? Cool. Let's watch episode 25 of Super Dimension Fortress Macross and see if Max and Milia have as good a date as I expect them to have. Also, you know, if we start figuring out that maybe she doesn't have any ID and you don't belong here, dude. Who are you exactly? Yeah. Let's get into it. Beep beep timer. All hot Max and Milia date, and then a space battle. That's everything. If they do that, it wins. It wins. And if I had like a crazy never gonna happen sort of wish, it would be that we get some of the same level of production quality that we got in the last episode. Because going back through it, oh my god, like the animation on the computer game as the machines are fighting with each other and their parts all fall apart is spectacular. It's spectacular. Ano was all over the episode, so some part of that is him. Just incredible. Zoom. Oh. Yes, it is going to be part of the episode. Let's go. With a heart filled with hope. Let's go. That makes me scared that his hopes are going to be dashed somehow. Not anymore. Where does the Virgin Road lead? It probably just means like uh uncharted territory or something. Yeah, probably not the best. Hiya. Oh shit, what the fuck? Ready. Well, that's a start to a date. What the fuck? Oh, she threw the knife. Hey. Oh, she's got another one. Oh my god, she's just gonna introduce herself. Oh, take that. She's trying to give it to him. It's for my honor. My honor as a warrior. How are you gonna... Yeah, who'd I kill? Literally just her honor. Oh, shit. You defeated me. Oh, this is great. This is hot. This is gonna end with him disarming her or something. Oh, shit. Or he's gonna get killed. Oh my god. Never. Never, ever in a knife fight, ever. Ridiculous. I mean, so much fun. So much fun, but ridiculous. Clink, 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 clink. Kill me. Take my life, end my humiliation. It's all over. Fine, how about a date? How about a date instead? Oh, my guy. She floats to her feet. Oh, wow, truly, we're floating around. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. That was a rapid escalation. Good job, bud. I guess when tensions are high. The best. The best romance that has ever been. That's glorious. This is a nice restaurant. Are we going here for a date? Oh, the squad and the other squad. More romance. Oh, my guy. I just won a knife fight and made out with a chick. Things are weird. Oh. I've fallen. Yeah, but it's serious, man. Well, her family won't be happy about it, let's say. Well, she's a giantess. Should have taken another sip of the coffee so that he could spit more out. Oh, forget it. No way. What? Why? So? Trust me, little man. I know more than you do about this. I've been. Oh, she's right there. Minmei's right there, isn't she? Yeah, my love will always get shattered. What? No. Right now? Oh shit, it's not Minmei. Hey. Yow. Oh no. No love quadrangles. Absolutely not. Bad. Yeah, it would be great. Integration between the species has political ramifications, doesn't it? Aha. I'm all for it. Oh my god, are we just doing it? Is it just happening? Are we just same day marriage? No, right? No way. What the fuck? Oh my god, we're just gonna. What the fuck? Same day, we're doing a space wedding with a salute. Honestly, I kind of wanted more flirtation, but if the deal is sealed, I mean, seal the deal. Have some Centrati babies. Let's go. This is a crazy production, by the by. Well, of course, it's a big political experience, isn't it? I wonder if Minmay will be performing. Probably. I didn't even think about that. He is doing research. Living together? The Shattered Dome. I mean, I guess it's alright. Weirdos. Doesn't make any sense. Hmm. They're gonna kiss on screen, too. Aren't they? Ah. You could learn. Yes, it is that you don't understand. It's pretty curious. Oh. And now we hold the knife together. That's a crazy fucking cake. Was that the Macross as a cake? What is this? This is ridiculous. This is also moving so fast that I'm expecting tragedy. Sweet. Full regalia. Mmm. A bond. Bing! However, shikashi. It doesn't work. It's not the people. And they can change. Rad. Rad opportunity. Yeah, swing for the fences, bro. Is there an undercurrent of distaste for this, though? Hmm. So we announced the whole of the science. As part of UN forces? All right. Yeah. And is there another side? Yeah. Oh, but just a little bit. Not the dude I was expecting or anything like that. Okay. Interesting. I told you, they're people. Compassion? Never heard of her. Stamps out the cigarette, like stamping out that hope. Mm-hmm. All sorts of boundaries that we discovered weren't real. Because they're mostly not real. That's a perfect speech, but it's falling on deaf ears. Yep, it's putting your money where your mouth is. Let's go. That's great. And then the Zentradi attack, right? cause it all to sort of there's hope for us all. It is a full Macross cake. I want the Daedalus cannon. Ah. Mid-roll? Mid-roll. Rad first half, pretty interesting. On the other hand, how do y'all pickle ships feel about this? They're infecting our soldiers' minds. He's a big boy. Platforms. Total destruction. Wow. Great, so as things come together on one hand, they fall apart on the other. Dude's already sweating for the drum roll to start. It's gonna be Min-Mei. Ah! Ooh. You see your crush at a wedding. The time is right. Huh? It's a dope dress. Min-Mei! 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 Oh! New song? Dance? Wedding dance? A true love song. Waiting for that one moment. Oof! Feeling pretty alone there, Hyas, eh? That distance. And the fleet is fucking coming. Oh my god. Now, Kith. We're taking over? Nope. You're to join. Orders are orders, right? And he's not convinced enough to think of going against it. Here we go. Hiding those little Min-Meis. I can't do it! But I can't! Min-Mei's aboard! We gotta get the information out that we accept all defectors. Of course, that might lead to spies and stuff. Oh, man. Full bore battle. We got enough episode to do some crazy shit, too. At the worst timing. Perfect. I think neither of you are gonna fucking die. Let's go. Oh, okay. That's baller as fuck. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for the leftovers. I thought he was gonna pick up that bottle. Okay, well, we had a date and a space battle and a full fucking wedding. We checked my boxes already. Wow. In force. She's just relegated to co-piloting? Maybe we should give her her own ship. I guess they probably wouldn't give her her own ship. Surrender! Switch sides, bro! Wow. Oh! That's silly, but it gets to show us the cool teamwork. Oh! Lovely. Takes an ace pilot. That'll be really interesting when they come back with a bunch of disabled ships and dishonored Zentradi who are probably happy to be alive, having been eliminated by the ace pilot of the humans. And now we all figure it out, and the idea spreads. That's cool. They're gonna get the battle report, and it's gonna be like an immense number of injured instead of murdered Zentradi. A way for us to fight. That's so cool. That's so cool. I can't. Oh my god, they're gonna turn. They're gonna full turn. Nah. Let's go. With the power of Min May. And pods are getting disabled. It's falling apart, man. It's all falling apart. It all falls down. Whoa! Okay, you gonna get in trouble. We're in negotiations. We've done it. Fascinating. Uh, yeah, keep broadcasting the love. It's working. It's working. And they all fly home. This is such a cool loop. Hey, bud. Didn't have to murder too many people today. Pretty cool. Oh, geez. All right, well, we gotta learn everything. Poor me, I've got the most beautiful wife in the world from an alien race, and she doesn't know how to make me coffee. Rip. Oh, he dreaming about high. We've dismissed the Min-May. What the fuck? Our long distance relationship continues. Rad. Weird, but rad. Ah, Ichijo-san. Who'da thunk it? In the meantime, it's not like Min-May has noticed him not paying attention to her or anything. What a turning point of an episode. I did not expect us to accelerate through the Max Milia romance like that. It definitely feels like it's maybe cut for time or something, but it ends up working really well, and it makes sense. It feels like, well, okay, so if we just grab the love at first sight idea and are like, all right, they're both down for it, it makes perfect sense to me that the political mechanisms of the Macross would immediately jump onto it and push it forward as soon as possible, because it's really important, recognizing that this is going to have a major effect on Hyas's job on Earth. It's something, right? On the general feeling aboard the Macross, and most importantly, I didn't even think, broadcast it over open channels, because you know that the Zentradi are listening in, and the more opportunities you have to show them human protoculture, the more opportunities you have to change hearts and minds. And that's exactly what happens over this episode. And we reach the tipping point where enough of the soldiers go, you're sending me out to destroy my favorite waifu. I can't I can't do it. You want me to murder the people that I'm coming to respect and care about and love through media, and I can't do it. Fucking awesome. Even Britai, it's getting to him, or at least the feeling of his men is getting to him, and he knows that he can't order a bunch of soldiers. Like, what are his options on that moment when a bunch of the soldiers across the fleet are suing for a ceasefire? His options are like, throw half my fleet in the brig and sentence them to death, or, all right, I guess we're going for it. It works perfectly for the narrative. I really like the way that this episode pushes things forward and does so very rapidly. I started getting curious about it because we get this sort of bird's eye view in the overall recap portion. Sort of, instead of dropping into our specifics of the episode, we get this bird's eye view in that we talk about the general state of what's going on in the Macross. Like, we're out there in space running around. The Earth won't let us back. So we wander aimlessly, and meanwhile, there's the Max and Milia thing, and that's our whole intro. It's just, this is the situation of the universe, and there's the Max and Milia thing, because those are the two things that come into play, and the Max and Milia thing is going to affect everything else. So you ask her to a dark, creepy park. His first flub on the dating sense. But it lets us have a dank, fucking crazy revenge knife fight. Just, hi, glad to... Oh my gosh. I was wondering why she threw the knife at him, and it's because she's giving him a blade so that they battle effectively. The actual fight animation is kind of cool, a little tumble, a couple of pieces of cool camera work, and we pull aside for like some choreographed fight a little bit for here. And it's neat, but it's not crazy. It's no Xiao Pai Long, right? Rush. And then the dumbest thing, they knife fight by clacking their blades together. Y'all know this is a bad idea, right? You don't do this. You never try to defend a blade with, if you have a short blade, you never try to defend with it. Unless you're using it as an offhand parrying dagger or something stupid. I'm not a swords guy. I'm not a swords guy. I'm not a knife fight guy. It's not my thing. I did have a year or so where I just watched all of the HEMA videos, like all of them. All of the weapons videos, all the things. So, for sure, one thing you don't do, you don't get in range of the other person who has a knife unless you're stabbing them first. And you don't try to block their fucking knife, you stay the hell out of the way of it. Because what's going to happen, especially with small guards like these, is both of you are going to end up with your hands and arms totally lacerated if you try this stupid shit. Also, what's the point? Like, I know this is dumb, it doesn't matter, it's a silly scene in a silly anime, right? But truly, what's the point? And, I mean, literally, where's the point of your blade? The point of your blade is this far away from the other person's, like, body, because they're holding their knife out, right? So you're aiming for their knife instead of aiming for their body? No. That's why when people, like, faux sword fight and they just clink their blades together, you can immediately tell it doesn't look right, because you realize that the momentum and power of the strikes is not actually attempting to hit the other person, you're trying to hit their blade, and that's not the way that it is. Anyway, this is a shit knife fight, and both of them would be a bloody mess after it. Just cuts all over the arms, but whatever. It ends up being a total defeat because manliness, and Max is too good at shit, and she's so pretty when she's crying, and they straight instant float around in love's embrace and captured in each other's eyes, make out before approaching Ichijo in a sick ass. I don't even know. This is a cafe. It's gigantic and top tier. It seems like a high class restaurant, a fine dining cafe. I want to marry a Zentradi soldier alien, and his immediate response is hell no, cannot be. And then he gives us his reasoning for it, which is, it doesn't work. Trust me, man, you're only gonna get hurt. I've been there. Which is super duper funny. And then she shows up and he's a little bit smitten and realizes that this is a pretty good idea politically. And we snap from there into the sickest marriage celebration. Rainbow Road extends itself for them to fly down in a ship. It has its desired impact on the Zentradi forces, and it gives Captain Global the opportunity to make a fantastic speech. A fantastic speech announcing the willingness of the Macross to take on Zentradi as brethren, which lands pretty well with almost everybody. Our duty is to come together. We used to fight these bloody wars, and I think my favorite part of Global's speech is this. When he runs through and expresses that over human history, dozens of times we've come across these boundaries where we've said, they're not like us. And then we've fought for, like, bloody, catastrophic, deadly, hate-filled wars that lead to blood feuds and further destruction and death. And as we've progressed as a species, one of the things that we've been able to progress on is overcoming incrementally, step by step, in a slow, drawn out, bloody, horrible process, overcoming those boundaries, overcoming those prejudices and otherizations, and that feeling of those people over there are not us. And so with the reveal of the blood information, the knowledge that these are humans, that they're indistinguishable from us, it's impossible to look at this situation now and not compare it to all of the other wars, or all of the other racist, sexist, fucking every form of discrimination that we've stumbled across, ends up coming down to a final eventual realization that people are people, and the people over there who have one color skin are not different from the people over here who have a different color of skin. And also, the phenotypic designation of skin color is, like, so irrelevant to genetics. It's often quoted, but there's more genetic variation among our traditional racial groups than there is often between them. Like, two people with dark skin will be often dramatically different genetically, more so than one of them might be to somebody with lighter skin. It's just an irrelevant metric. It doesn't track. And apparently neither does gigantic size. So if there's nothing actually separating us, what are we fighting for? Well, because they're different, and they're mean and wrong and alien and weird, and I don't like them, and they're not like us. Yeah, but we can marry them. Presumably, we might even be able to have offspring with them, right? We could integrate with them. We might gain from it. So by fighting them, we only lose. Just like those other boundaries, why can't we overcome this one? We finally brought the beginnings of peace, he says, aware that there's work to be done. I love global, man. We were able to do this. Why can't we help the Zentradi do the same? Isn't this what we're here for? So we'll take our step toward that goal. Everybody hugs. All the Bridge Bunny couples get a moment to get some skinship. I fucking love it. And on the other side, the Grand Dark Fleet is assembled. So rad. Minmay sings a beautiful song about love, and it hits memories of, like, she says this thing about behind your veil, waiting for that one moment. Obviously, it's a generalization of this idea of marriage and love and a future journey and stuff, but it calls upon that first interaction with Hikaru and that, like, her princess desire to be a bride and in love and all that stuff. It's a song that's full of longing. And in that longing, we pull out from the screen and have Hayase crushed in the corner, tiny and alone in this room, far away from Earth after seeing Hikaru on screen and realizing that she might not ever be able to get back there. Oh, such a good, subtle gut punch in the midst of an otherwise really interesting episode. Bam, smack, orders come down, and some of them can't do it. Boom, gotta fight. No, we fight together! And they do. Out goes the fleet. This is a new piece of animation, the big sweeping squad going out, and it's pretty cool. There's a bunch of cool individual explosions and little moments for Max and Milia and stuff like that, moving over into a new way of fighting that I think is going to change everything. I think that the disabled Zentradi pods is going to change everything. Because it's one thing to be like, yeah, I kind of like the humans. Then it's like, well, I went to war to murder them, and they could have murdered me, but then they didn't. And then they spared my life, and now I can enjoy more Minmay songs, because that's pretty cool. Maybe I want to go over to the other side. Maybe that would be good. I think it's going to make a huge difference. So I'm excited to see what the ramifications of this episode end up being as we move forward. We have a temporary ceasefire moving toward negotiations directly between, I expect, our two best commander boys, Britai and Captain Global, are going to, if not meet in person, at least speak over a vid screen, and that's next level new stuff. Like, we're making moves, and we need to, there's not that much of the show left. There are 10 episodes. We're a little bit over a third of the way through. So we got to make those moves. We got to move in some kind of direction, and it feels like we're chugging down that track. I'm so excited to see where it leads, and I'm so excited to have you join me for the ride. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next week for the next episode of Super Dimension Fortress Macross, and we'll see how this peace negotiation plays out while the threat of a giant cannon blast looms in the background. Thanks for watching. Much love. Peace.